Today we're going to look at how to do paging on the Polycom VVX series devices. The important thing to remember when you're setting up paging is this is an individual device setting. So every phone that is part of a paging group will be configured in this manner. So the first thing to consider is going into the administration settings, and we get there by pressing the home key and going to settings, and then you can see we have an advanced setting here. You will need to know your administration password, which has been provided to you from your administrator. From here, the administration setting is at the top, and we will scroll down to find paging. Let's set our paging configuration right now for this phone. So we go to paging configuration. The first thing we'll want to do is enable group paging. We just go to this and set it for enabled. Now below we can set our paging groups. There are 25 groups available. Now the 25th group is an emergency group. It is enabled by default and affects all of the phones. You have another 24 groups that can be customized. So let's look at customizing group number 1. We'll want to make ourselves have this group available, transmit, and subscribe to the group, and then we can label it appropriately. So let's put a label in here. Let's say that this is for all phones. So we will call it all. That one's set up. Now let's go ahead and set up another group, maybe just for the back office. So again, available, transmit, and subscribe. We'll place our label appropriately, so it will say office. And now we have set up that group. Back at our basic configuration, we can establish which group is the default group. And in this case, it will be group 1 for all. If we wanted to change that to our default group as 2, which is office, we have that set up right here, and this reviews our settings with us. Now we'll need to save this configuration for this device. So if we push back, we'll get to where we can save the configuration. And now that is saved. So with this device, if we look at our main screen, we now have a soft key that says paging. In order to make a page, we select paging and choose the channel we wish to transmit on. Now you see our default as office, we've set that one up right there, but we could page all down here. We can page emergency, or there's also a priority channel. If we wanted to page everyone, we'd select this and hit page. And when you hear that beep, you know that you are now able to page to everyone on that channel. We can end the page right here. The page functions for your standard paging will work through the speakerphone of the device for any device on that channel. If they are currently on an active call, it will not come through. The emergency channel will override though. So on an emergency channel, all those devices will speak through the speakerphone, whether they're on an active call or not.